because I am bored and I have nothing else to do. We are doing a story time and some new announcements to my channel. Oh god, I got flashbanged. Hold up, let me pull up a good game. Holy! Okay, so I know that y'all know this isn't my real avatar, but I just love it so much. But I mean, like, hold up. I mean, like, hold up. Look at that! How can I afford that? I mean, it's too cute. Anyways, story time. So, okay, so hold up. I'm gonna need to exit Roblox for this part. So if you go to my YouTube channel, go to my YouTube shorts. Um, go to this video. You will see Elias Edmond. Well, how do I explain this? Me and him are pretty much dating. So, why'd that just pop up? So basically, me and him are dating, and he gave me this idea to like make something about that. Yes, y'all can create a ship name. We can't even create one ourselves, to be honest. But basically, we met in like June or July, and then he basically I found him in like this CapCut studio, which is basically where I make all my edits. And no, I met him in like a CapCut. Oh my god, I can't speak correctly today. I'm so sorry. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that I joined a CapCut community, and basically we met there. He friended me like about like 2 days later. He asked uh if I wanted to find a boyfriend since I was single at that time. I'm like, sure. Reminder, this dude was like, this dude that he set me up with was like 8. I I passed that age. Mm-mm. I passed that age. Uh, King of Beans, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's just forget about that. But anyways, basically, um, 2 days later, this dude that I got with basically just like, I can't do this anymore. I just need a break and blah blah blah. Like, just broke up with me. I was like, kind of devastated, to be honest, because like, I don't trust anyone no more. All right, 2 days later, another 2 day, another 2 days later, this dude decides to try and get back with me after he blocked me on Discord. And basically, I said sure because I was bored. Man, my ADHD was aggravating me. I just wanted someone to take off my mind off my ADHD. Another, not like one singular day later, he breaks up with me, saying, I can't wait. I can only do this when I'm like 13 and blah blah. I'm like, dude, this motherfucker told me he was 13. Wait, no. He told me he was 11, actually. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna block this dude. Because, like, brother can't even hold a relationship for longer than 2 days. So, basically, what formerly knew a friend became my boyfriend, Elias. Basically, he uh set he was in a relationship long before I was in one. He met I forgot her username. I'm so sorry. But basically, she DM'd me saying that she broke up with him, and basically he Elias told me that he was very sad. I tried to cheer him up, and then he decided to say, "I've been in love with you ever since I've friended you." I'm like, dude, why didn't you say so? He's like, "'Cause I was scared." I'm like, to okay, then we can basically confess to each other's feelings for them. Oh my god, why am I dying from laughter inside? But basically, that's how we met, and yeah. Okay, and that's how the idea of that post was created, and why we have been sending comments on each other's YouTube posts like that. Yeah. Okay, I please excuse of what I do because my ADHD. Okay, so another story is when so basically King of Beans, you know about this story cuz we go to the same school. But okay, so one time I'm not going to say their names, but I'm just going to create names. All right, so me, King of Beans, and let's call him. Okay, so these two other people, let's call them Bob and um. So we got Bob, and Bob is one of my friends, and then we got Jeffrey, which is the one I don't like. Reminder: these names are fictional, and I just made them up. I'm so sorry because I do not want them to get recognized and then get hate or something. But so Bob and Jeffrey have like a hate thing. Meanwhile, me and just King of Beans are just stuck in this. But wait, I'm gonna turn on emo. Okay, so basically, one time during PE, we were pairing up for like partners or something, and then like Bob and Jeffrey just fight who gets to be in the group because it was like a like a 3-person group project. Not project, the group thing or something. I don't remember. But like cuz that was like about a year ago or something. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked because of my ADHD. So basically they just ran for it. They just like you see me running. Like a gas, gas, gas. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, so Bob got there about 2 seconds before Jeffrey. Jeffrey decides to push Bob. I'm like, hey, you can't be pushing Bob around like that. Jeffrey's like, and then Jeffrey said, well, I was here before him, and then he said he was here before me. I'm like, 'cause he was here before you. It's like, no, I was. Reminder, Jeffrey is a bit dramatic. So I just go off blabbling about he can't be pushing around Bob like that. It gets to a certain point. Okay, before I explain further on, if I get like too mad at someone, I just like curse. And basically, um I just kind of said, I swear to fucking God. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna tell him. Like, at that point, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. and then I just get in trouble, and then like this reminder, I'm very sensitive. I'm very, very sensitive when it comes to adults just specifically talking to me when I'm in trouble and I'm prone to crying. I'm sorry. But then, like, basically, I just hid behind King of Beans and then just, like, started to cry. But then I got better and then we just did the group thing. Okay, so another thing I want to tell y'all is that King of Beans and me used to date, but then we broke up because I'm like, I want to feel like I want to see what it feels like to be single again. Cause like I was just too clingy at that point. Like, yeah, I just want to be friends again. Reminder: when we first met, we just instantly became girlfriend and boyfriend. To be honest, and then like this was in like 2026. Wait, it was either in 2025 or 2026 when we broke up. Wait, no, it was in 2026. Yeah, this year basically. I'm sorry if King of Beans, if you're watching this, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to feel like what it would be single, and I just want to be friends, just friends. Don't. I'm sorry. I keep getting sidetracked. But y'all are more than welcome to join my Discord server in the description. Bye!